How you doing? I'm Darren with Ash Kickin' Barbecue. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking chicken lollipops. I'm going to show you how to turn these into these. Chicken lollipops are just chicken legs. It's just a fancier way to do them. They're good for presentation purposes. They do require a little bit more work, so I'm not a huge fan of doing them for larger crowds, but if you have a few people over, it's a fun little presentation to slide out a tray of these. People are really surprised by them. They're fun, they're interesting, and although it's a little bit more work, they're pretty easy to do. So I'm gonna bring you in, show you how to do them, and then we're gonna cook them out on our Pit Boss Pro Series 1600. So let's get in and get these prepped up. Okay guys, you can see I've went ahead and prepped up a few of these here. I wasn't going to sit and bore you with doing them all, but I do have a few over here that I'm going to show you the process. So the first thing I like to do is just kind of go ahead and pull the skin down nice and tight. You're going to want a really sharp knife for this. This is de facto 6-inch boning knife. Not a lot of flex. It's got some good backbone to it. It's razor sharp. So we're going to go ahead and use this one today. And then what I like to do is kind of where the meat starts here is where you're going to want to make a cut. You want to go all the way around the leg, and then you can kind of separate some of it, and you can see it's not quite through. We got some tendons in there and some gristle. And then at this point, you're just going to kind of grab it and pull the meat down. So we're kind of forming the shape of the lollipop. And then you're just going to peel this off like so. And if you can't peel it all the way off, go ahead and take your knife, get in there. And that's where it's important to have a sharp knife, because you are kind of working in close quarters here, so a sharp knife is a must for this. Now at this point, go ahead and pull this down. There's always a little bone right here. If you take and you pull it away from the meat, and if you can't pull it away, run your knife down. That'll separate it, and then snap it. You can hear the snap there, and then you can go in with your knife and cut it out. That's our bone right there. I call it the toothpick bone because it's kind of like a toothpick. If you're not comfortable using a knife in that capacity, use some nice kitchen shears. Now at this point, we're just I like to just pull it down a little bit more. You kind of have all this junk hanging out. Just go ahead and take that off. That's tendons. You're taking off a little bit of meat, but it's nothing major. So there's our tendons exposed. At this point, you can cut it with your knife, or you can come in with your kitchen shears and just take them off. You just kind of want to clean everything up. We don't want to bite in any tendons or gristle or anything like that. So you can see now it's not standing up like these ones are. All you got to do for that is just peel this meat back, and you have this knuckle down here. Just come in with your knife and just come straight down and take that off. Go ahead, get that skin pulled back down, and there you go. Your lollipop is standing straight. That's how it's going to go on the cooker, and it was super easy. I don't know how long that took, maybe a little bit longer since I was explaining it, but I did all these in less than 5 minutes. So let's run through it here one more time. Go ahead, pull the skin down where the meat starts to come in. Take your knife, go all the way around the whole entire leg. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see it on camera here. All the way down the entire leg. Come in. If you got anything left in it attached, just come up, break through. Go ahead and pull your meat down, and then peel this off over the knuckle. If you can't peel it all the way, just come in with your knife. Boom, done. Clean that bone up if you want. Now at this point, go ahead and pull, and then if you kind of squeeze, it'll squeeze all this junk up. Go ahead and just trim that around. Get that off. That's looking pretty good. Then we have our toothpick bone here. Take our knife, slide down, pop it. Get a little bit further down there. Come in with the knife, cut that out. We got that bone out. We got our tendons here. Just come in, snip that off. Got a little bit more loose ends here. That's just going to dry up during the cooking process, so we'll take that off. That's looking pretty good there. You get it to stand straight up. Go ahead and peel that knuckle back. Come in with your knife, go straight down. You might take off a little meat, but It's absolutely minimal, and nobody's probably gonna eat that anyways. So come on in, make everything look nice and pretty, get it standing up straight, and there you go. So that is lollipop chicken. It's a little bit more time consuming than just seasoning them up and getting them on the cooker, but it's kind of a fun approach to doing lollipop chicken, and kids especially really like these, and people who don't particularly care for chicken on the bone like these because it's separated a little bit. So I'm gonna get this last one trimmed up and then we'll get these seasoned up. Okay guys, so to season these up, we're gonna go ahead and use Sucklebuster's Texas Pecan Barbecue Rub. It's a really good rub, gives a really nice color. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pop that open. And all I like to do is just kinda get everything coated up here, like so. Get the bottoms, get a little flavor on the bottom there. You can also dab it. Just want a nice even coat all around the lollipop. So that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these seasoned up and then I'll bring you back. Okay guys, so you can see we have our chicken lollipops all seasoned up. They look good. You can see I transferred them over to a cooking rack, which I'm a huge advocate of. It just makes transporting these things a lot easier. So we're gonna be cooking at 300 degrees out on the Pit Boss Pro Series 1600. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you guys don't miss any content. So I will meet you guys outside at the Pit Boss Pro Series 1600. You can see we have our lollipops out on the Pit Boss Pro Series 1600. We're running at 300 degrees. I'm going to set a timer for 45 minutes and then we're going to come out and check the internal temperature. I'm looking to finish these off around 180, 190, and I know that seems high for chicken, but there's a lot of fat and it's dark meat in these legs, so you can take them to a little bit higher temp, and I actually prefer to because they're more tender but they're still juicy. So we will see you guys in 45 minutes. Okay guys, so our 45-minute timer went off. We're just going to come in and check these. See, we have some great color on our lollipops here. They're looking really good. I'm gonna come in here and check them. We're sitting at about 158, 157. So I'm gonna give these about 10 more minutes and then we'll come out and sauce them. So we'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 10 minutes. I went ahead and checked these. They're all sitting at about 175, 180 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead and get them sauced up. I have my warmed up sauce right here. And all we're gonna do is just go ahead and dunk them, give them a nice roll, and get them back on the cooking rack here. So get some nice sauce coverage there. Now I'm gonna do that with all these and I will bring you back. Okay guys, so it's been about 5-10 minutes or so. I'm gonna check on our glaze here. Oh yeah, look at those. Those are looking fantastic. So the glaze is nice and set. I'm gonna get these inside, let them cool off, and then I'll bring you in and we will do a taste test. So we will see you then. Okay guys, you can see we have our chicken lollipops done. It smells absolutely delicious in here. It smells like barbecue chicken. I love that smell. I haven't done these in a long time, so I'm really excited to dive into one and try it. So enough talking, let's just see how we did. Our lollipop here looks really good, not burnt up anywhere. Sauce is set nicely, so let's see how we did. Nice clean bite on the chicken, stuck to the bone, but easy bite through skin. It's a good piece of chicken. That Sucklebuster's Texas Pecan, awesome flavor, not a lot of heat, a little bit of sweet, and then that honey barbecue glaze from Sucklebuster's really does make this a true chicken lollipop. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me another bite. Look at that, nice clean bone. We didn't have to worry about biting into any of the tendons or the toothpick bone because we went ahead and removed that, so no gristle or nothing like that. This really is easy eating chicken. If you're having friends over for a party or just entertaining, consider giving these a try. Just plan ahead on them. Kids will absolutely love these, especially when you pair it with a sweet sauce. It truly is a chicken lollipop. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, stay safe, and we will see you next time.